Recording.
Oh.
All right.
Let
We're
me
ready.
just say that again. I'd like to call the meeting to order. We don't have any public hearings tonight, so let's just start with the resolutions. And Ralph, in Brian's absence, would you get us started, please?
Sure. Resolved that the minutes of the Board of Trustees meeting of January 6, 2022 are hereby accepted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolved that Treasurer's Report for December 2021, Justice Court, Police Department, and Building Inspector's Report for January 2022 are hereby accepted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolved that the warrant for February 2022 in the amount of $328,207.22 for the general fund, of $702,905.75 for the capital fund is hereby approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Resolved that the Board of Trustees hereby approves change order number PCO 00003, proposed change order for Thomas Novelli Contracting Corporation in the amount of $33,750 for dewatering, sampling, and analysis as required by New York State DEC dewatering permit conditions to be charged to the capital fund account H9900 Sewer District.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Brian just joined us, so.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Wait till we
Welcome,
come-
Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, everyone.
Resolved that the West Hampton Beach St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee is hereby authorized to conduct the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade on Mill Road to Main Street and Carnival on the Great Lawn, subject to the weather, Great Lawn conditions, sewer construction status, and any New York State COVID-19 related restrictions on Saturday, March 12th, 2022, from 11, correction, that should be 11 a.m. to
Yes.
5 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolved that the village clerk is hereby authorized to publish and post a public notice to consider a local law to amend Chapter 70 entitled Building Construction and Fire Prevention Construction Dumpsters of the Code of the Village of West Hampton Beach once in the February 17th, 2022 edition of Southampton Press. The news hereby designates as an official newspaper for this purpose, and also to cause a copy of the proposed amendment to be posted on the signboard in the village.
All right, we need a second.
Brian, you gonna second that, or you want me to?
I can, I just wasn't sure that it was the end of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was it.
Okay, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Right.
Liz, could you go to the next page, please?
Sorry.
Resolved that the village clerk is hereby authorized to publish a public notice to consider a local law to amend Chapter 197 entitled Zoning Residential Sheds of the Code of the Village of West Hampton Beach once in the February 17th, 2022 issue of the Southampton Press, the newspaper hereby designated as the official newspaper for this purpose, and also to cause a copy of the proposed amendment to be posted on the sign board of the village.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Whereas the village attorneys have advised the village that it should retain an expert real estate appraiser to report on the value of the village property located at 172 South Country Road, West Hampton Beach, New York, both with and without a solar lease as proposed by Summit Ridge Solar, and the Board of Trustees agrees with this advice. And whereas the village attorney sought proposals from 2 real estate appraisers that were known by them to have the necessary expertise to prepare such appraisals. One was for $4,500 and the other was $1,500. And whereas the services sought are professional in nature and are not subject to public bidding, and whereas Stephen Schuster's proposal to perform the appraisal requested for a fee of $1,500 is acceptable to the village attorneys and the village, Now therefore, the Village Board of Trustees hereby authorizes the village attorneys to retain the services of Stephen Schuster at the expense of the village to act as expert real estate appraiser to report on the value of the village property located at 172 South Country Road, West Hampton Beach, New York, both with and without a solar lease proposed by Summit Ridge Solar for the sum of $1,500.
Second,
I have two comments. One, I don't think the current lease that we're reviewing is from Summit Ridge anymore. That was the first one.
That was the first one, but it's changed. But it
Yeah.
won't change. It will not change what we're doing.
No, it
The
won't,
name-
but this,
What's the current name of the company, or is it, the new company? I didn't realize that it was a different company submitting a revised lease.
I don't have the paperwork in front of me. It's on it. It's on the proposal. So we don't have, we had a proposal from Summit Ridge originally. And then a second proposal came in from another company. And it's still a proposal. I'm trying to look in here, see if it says otherwise. It's not a, it says a solar lease proposed by Summit Ridge. I don't think it's Summit Ridge anymore. And we just have to look on the paperwork.
Matthew, do you happen to have that? I shut my computer up, but I can get it up if we.
I was just trying to look at my emails real quick. I don't have it
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
I can't put my hands on it in a hurry. Can we just amend the resolution to say proposal as proposed by Summit Ridge Solar and other companies?
Wait a second. Should be able to find it.
I think that's sufficient, by the way. That will cover anything. And we'll make sure that
You know what? I
Schuster
found
has-
something. It says CVE Group.
Yeah.
C as in cat, V as in Victor, E as in escape.
Yeah,
So,
it's the same consultant, Dan Sullivan, who's coordinating the whole thing. But the integrator, the solar integrator themselves has changed because Summit Ridge left because they got impatient. So they kind of said, we're not interested anymore, which, is fine. So Dan had the replacement under his consulting umbrella submit a newer proposal, which actually worked out to be better. So,
Right, the newer proposal is better.
yeah.
So do you want to, I guess it's Summit Ridge is no longer the company. Would you want me to reread this or just substitute CVE for Summit Ridge Solar wherever it appears in this resolution?
yeah, I think that's sufficient to say. But Brian, you said you had a second point as well that you wanted to bring up?
I should know the answer to this, but it is still officially West Hampton Beach, right? It's just outside the village.
I asked that same question. Yes, it is the same property in Quiog, but the address is a West Hampton Beach address. The
Right.
post office wise and all that.
Yeah.
Quiog is all West Hampton Beach.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. It's kind of like the base housing up
Mhm.
by
Exactly.
Gabreski. It's still West Hampton Beach, but it's just not in the incorporated village.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes,
We had a
correct.
small conversation on the confusing nature of all the fire districts, ambulance districts, school districts, everything. It's a mess.
Post offices, everything.
Yep.
Right, exactly.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so with that change, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I would
What,
just
Tony?
I think that adding the change to that name, but adding others in there that Ralph had suggested, I think would be a bit, in case there is any other plans that come through.
Subsequent proposals, sure.
Yeah, that'll cover everything.
Well, all right, wait a minute. Now I don't know what you.
So we're
We're
making-
referring to a lease agreement proposed by CVE. So you're
or
saying,
any other subsequent
And then put-
proposals we may get,
And other companies.
right?
other companies who may submit lease proposals? Okay, we
Right.
can make that change.
And that way, this covers us for everything. Then if somebody else comes in under a different name and these guys change names, You're not subject to just that one company at all.
Right,
Okay,
because the resolution is for the appraisal,
Yeah, it's for the
Yeah.
appraisal.
regardless of who we lease it with. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just for the
Okay.
appraisal.
right. Okay.
So with all those amendments and subsequent, I second the resolution.
Okay.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, moving on.
Yep.
Yes.
No. Resolved that Brad Hammond is hereby appointed to the position of Chief Building Inspector effective February 1st, 2022, with a semi-monthly salary of $4,375 in accordance with Suffolk County Department of Civil Service rules and procedures from certified eligibility list number 20-5110-146.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. And Brad, I just want to say, you had this chief's title in Riverhead, and I know you've been looking forward to getting it back. And, congratulations on a very good test score and well done. And you've been proactive and a valued member of our village team since you got here. And it's honestly, I can say it's a pleasure to work with you. And I know you had other opportunities have come up, and we're just feel very fortunate that you decided to stay with the village.
Yes, thank you.
I echo that.
Congratulations. Thank you, Brad.
Thanks very much, everyone. I said when I first started, it's a magical village, and I know it's a little hokey, but it is. It's the best place I've ever worked, and you all are a big part of that. So it's nice to be able to stick around for the foreseeable future. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Thanks, Brad.
All right, Eddie, resolved that Andrew Smith is hereby appointed to the position of temporary fire administrator consultant effective February 1st, 2022, at a rate of $30 per hour, up to a maximum of $2,500 for the period not to exceed 60 days, to be charged against building and zoning account Apple 3620.414 education and training.
415.
415, I'm sorry.
Yep, sorry. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Resolved that the board pursuant to PBA CBA section 19D112 hereby agrees to continue the experimental 12-hour work chart effective June 1st, 2022 through and including May 31st, 2023.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 And I just want to say that, this is something that the officers have wanted for a long time, and the board wanted to give them the opportunity to try it, and it seems like it's working, under Chief McManus's leadership, it's working. So we're happy to do this and give it another year. And we're looking forward to more successes. So thank you, Chief.
Thank you, Mayor. I believe it's a good choice at this time.
Good.
Moving on.
Yes.
Resolve the Board of Trustees hereby authorizes the issuance of a notice of termination under the tolling agreement dated April 16th, 2020 between the Village of West Hampton Beach and Verizon, the agreement, and authorizes the mayor to sign said notice and authorizes the village attorney to serve said notice in accordance with the terms of the agreement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Liz, do you want to let Ty in for this one?
I did. He's got to acknowledge that he's there it goes. Okay, he's here.
Hi, Ty.
We good now?
Yep.
Liz, we all set?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Resolved that Ty Costello,
Yep, we can see you, Ty. Yep.
Thank you.
resolved that Ty Costello is hereby appointed to the position of laborer for the Department of Public Works effective February 1st, 2022, at a semi-monthly salary of $1,943.70 to be funded from A5110.100 PS Public Works.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ty, welcome aboard. Welcome to
Thank
the
you so
team.
much.
And,
Welcome.
Matthew speaks so highly of you and, you've really distinguished yourself as a part-timer. So we're glad to bring you on board full-time.
Thank you so
Matt?
much. I appreciate it.
You're
Matt,
welcome.
Good job, Ty. Keep up the good work.
Right.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Ty.
I try to put as much passion as I can into my work.
Thank you.
Well,
job.
it shows and we'll see you out there.
All right. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
All right. I
Ready?
can leave this now. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yeah, you can
leave.
exit if you want.
Yeah, you don't have to stick around.
I'm sorry.
It's
All right,
okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Ready?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Resolved that the Board of Trustees hereby authorize payment for a 2014, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21 property tax assessment roll reduction in the amount of $3,091.24 to Copel Matoni Listerman LLC for Suffolk County Tax Map Number 0905-16-2-16, 499 Dune Road, AB Homes LLC, as ordered by the New York State Supreme Court.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Night. Resolved that the Board of Trustees hereby accepts the proposal from Fundamental Business Service, Inc. in the amount of $2,000 for a pilot project of electronic ticket issuance to be taken from GL account code A3120.2 police equipment.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And this is a good thing for us to try out that the chief came up with, that since we can no longer chalk tires, it's been a challenge to enforce the parking restriction. So we're hoping this will work out. Chief, did you want to say anything about this?
I think you covered it, Mayor. It just became a little bit more difficult for us to really enforce the time parking. But with this system, I believe it's going to aid us in that process.
Okay.
Sounds good, Chief.
Right, so that's it for the resolutions, and it's the public comment section. If anybody has any questions, please raise your hand and Liz will let you in. Liz, anything?
No, we have two people.
Okay. All right, well, Tony's here with us and he's, I did let you all know that he and Steve are working on for the work session. They're gonna come up with some proposals for us regarding summer rental requirements and special event permits and tents and a lot of different, like a global look at what we're doing here. So that's what we'll be talking about later this month. Thanks, Tony. We really need your expertise on this.
Well, summer's coming up, so we might as well get started on it now.
I know, I feel like we're already behind. Okay, well, if nobody has anything else, I guess that's it. Okay. All right, everyone. Well, it's wonderful to see you all. And
Make a motion, we adjourn.
motion to
Okay.
adjourn,
Close it.
yes.
Second.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Night.
All right.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
See you
Night,
guys later.
everyone.
Aye.